welcome back. Outer Worlds 2. So, off and on, I've been playing a little bit here and there. Not much time for long videos, but I've managed to complete it. Let's look at the map. So, all the gray areas are basically mountain ranges. I've tried my darndest to get up there, and I just can't. Oh, wait, is that a mountain range? Shit. Alright, so first tip is you want to explore these areas. Actually, that might... Okay. Now that is... I can't get up there. But I might be able to get there. So you want to... Shoot. It's hard to tell looking at the map. But you never know what's going to be in these gray areas. I actually found a lady that gave me a quest. So, before I go there, I'm going to go here. I was able to save... Oh. Okay, spoiler alerts. When I am done, when I am done with this spoiler alert, I will go into inventory. Then you'll know. So you can fast forward it. So spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1. Okay, one of the things is you have to break in to get the information. Well, security measures launch the friggin' thing in. You can either destroy Fairfield or Westport. Or if you've got... Oh boy. Or you can, if you've got your stats up high enough, you can send this thing into outer space, which is what I did. So I saved... I saved Westport from being destroyed. So thus I am here to kill all the robots, get the experience points. Alright. So, things that I've gotten from the game. Now some of these might... This is like the so this is the premium stuff. You get Thunderstruck, which is this right here. Really freaking cool. If you're going into melee, this thing, I don't know if there's anything better, but so far this weapon kicks ass. Heavy attacks with the weapon will send forward a thunderous projectile of shock. It's basically, think of Thor's hammer. That's what that basically is. Of course, you get the rookie's reward. I've only gotten it up to level 10. The more, it levels up with you. This thing is pretty kick-ass. Hold on a second here. Where is it? Alright, so I snapped a picture of it at level 8 because I wanted to see. I've gone up 2 levels with this. So, at level 8, it only did 36 damage. This does 45. It held 27 rounds. It holds 29. The rate of fire was 3 seconds. This is 3.2 seconds. Alright. And that's about it. So it's gone up. It's pretty good. The higher you level, the better the weapon goes. Other weapons. Basic sentry blade. The biomass pistol is really good. Yeah, I stole that. You get the chain spark cannon, which is... Look at that. You get it for defeating one of the bosses, and this thing kicks ass. Its special attack is the chain, electricity that chains through enemies. And it does chain through enemies. It is pretty wild. Alright, hold on a second. Put the... What else we got here? Basic shotgun. Stolen. Okay, emergency stop. Oops. This is what the emergency stop looks like. Basically what this is, a marksman rifle. Now, the marksman rifle and the other rifles you can, like the... I don't have it, I got rid of it, but you'll find like they're like little silenced rifles and stuff, but this thing does a lot more damage. It does 50 shock damage right off the bat. As you can see. And it's got a 5% critical hit chance. Critical hits from this weapon. Stun Automechs. Has a 120-second cooldown, which decreases with your hack skill. The only thing I wish I could... They'd have a better, like a... Wish they really had something that zoomed up. Alright. So, usually what I'm doing is I'm running around... See? Biomass, that is shock rods. Then that's shotgun shells. Emergency stop is short rounds. Sorry. Now, this is part of the premium package that you'll get. There's actually... I probably got a few hundred... I probably got over 1,000 bits off this thing. You automatically gain a small number of bits on scoring a kill. So usually, the only problem is it uses short rounds. So my thing is, I use the rookie's reward until I get it fully leveled up. Then I switch to this, and every kill. I use this as my primary because it's compact rounds. Try to shoot it down, then switch to that. Alright. Watch this. Yeah, so you're definitely, if you're going to do melee... Oh, wait. Oh, I missed that. This is definitely the one to use. Shit. Yeah, you do not... That is Xylon. That shit's a pain in the ass. Oh, shit. I forgot to talk about... Okay, that was weapons. Let's talk about armor. Okay, well, I'm wearing, of course, the premium shit. Townie clothing. You're going to pick it up amongst... You can't miss it. Ignore a single incoming hit every 15 seconds. It actually works pretty damn good. I did it. And then native species. And the reason I hold on to this is you no longer take damage from burn, instead healing while burning. Keeping it for down the thing. Hats. Again, premium. My video shows you where you can get this battle helm. This is like the best possible thing because it makes you invisible. You can pickpocket people, just crouch down, pickpocket right in front of them. The gas mask, the reason I carry this is because if I'm going through an area with the Xylon, 50% slower. A ton of grenades, I'm not going to bother talking about this. Same thing with the food. Excuse me. these are the different inhalers. So I'm using this one, 75. Does the 3, but you can swap them out depending on what you're looking for. It's a little different than Outer Worlds because these used to be in the gadgets here for the inhaler, but they set it up to where all you got to do is push down on your directional pad and you'll heal yourself with it. Oops. But as you play along, like see, this heals 300 instantly, increasing up to 2 times that amount the close yard of death. So I wait until I'm almost done, and that usually heals it out. Plus, it only uses 75. This is a long-term one. This would be pretty. This is also a good one too. 300 instantly, 300 health over 5 seconds. So, but it's 90. Same thing. There's 200. There's 200 instantly. 200 instantly. I don't know if you can sell this. Now you start out with the tactical time, which basically slows time down. You'll get the gas energy. This will create a shield for you. It does. It does with the shield. It will reflect bullets. And then there's the acid that you can use to get rid of bodies. Yeah, well, and they'll never discover them. Here's the shield. I missed that. Yeah, no matter how good you are, I mean, I am like a search freak. I just love exploring and finding shit. And I still miss things in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, one of the other things, well, I just showed you this. I'm just kind of making sure I didn't miss anything down here.
Greetings. However, I may offer you a limited selection.
Oh,
Initiating.
cool. Wait. Passively accumulate energy and accumulate. I have no idea what the hell that is. Now, another tip here is you want to definitely check all the vendors because they will sell the high security keys. Some, you'll find them selling high security keys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save the game. I want to see what that is.
Greetings, non-protectorate. However, I may offer you a limited initiating.
Okay. Adrenaline Edge. Oops. Okay. Oh, it's just like the friggin', okay, yeah. Wait. It's too I need my a little more coffee here. Passively accumulate energy and toxicity while in active combat. Toxicity accumulated reduces with medical. Oh, okay, I see. Has finally created a knife that stabs the attacker as well as the victim. So basically, while you're in combat, that thing is running it up, and yeah, that's stupid. Who the hell? I mean, okay, so yeah, so you can get your energy up, like for instance. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste that. I'm not gonna waste my money on that. So that's another tip. Make sure you save before you do shit like this. Alright.
Greeting. However, I may offer you initiating.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Let's see. I don't care about that shit. Alright. So now, let's go to sell here. One of the achievements is you have to sell 50,000 items. All right. Um, get 50,000 bits. What you want to do is you want to save everything that you have, and then at the end of this, provide you playing the thing. Damn it! Once you get it up, you get 20%. Um, and the prices are a little bit better. Now, I took ex-convict this time, just for ha-has. Brilliant. In a native. And then the flawed perk I took was sickly. Now, it's definitely worth it to get the other perk, depending on what you want to do for your playthrough. And then so far, um, I got consumerism, which lowers vendor prices by 15%, but it also lowers your sell price by 10%. But that's alright. Because a lot of times you're going to want to break things down. Um, I took the flaw over prepared, which added 50% to my magazine size. The only drawback is if you run out for 8 seconds is a negative 40%. I'm pretty good at doing that. And then after hacking into enough terminals, I took the flaw dangerously curious. It automatically uses another bypass shunt, but you get 100% experience from hacking, so that's really good. Yeah, see, as you see, what I do is I keep my skills. I go along with what I have until I actually need them. And then with perks, now one thing right off the bat, well, you're gonna want. I started out with lockpick. Wait, what did I start out with? Yeah, lockpick, engineering, and speech. Those are my 3 perks that I took to begin with. Now, or not pick, skills. Now, as soon as you level up and you can get a perk point, take pickpocket. Immediately take pickpocket. This is going to help you out so much. All right. You go to that field, you get that helmet, and basically you can pickpocket everybody. And it helps because there are people that have things that you're going to need, keys, stuff like that. The second one I took, of course, was bullet shield, which added 10% to my base health, which kind of got rid of that sickly flaw. I don't know why the frick I've got this one. I don't know why I took it and why I kept it. I think I screwed this one up. But once you get up to hack 2, you want to take bit transfer, and I'm going to show you why. This will gain you money. And then in amongst the thing, on this first world, you'll find a couple things, like you'll get Scrabbles, 5% bits found in containers, and then there are these magazines you can find all over the place. So you get a negative 15%, which is really great. Now, some of these, I'm actually going to wait. There's I looked at the achievements. There's this one where you have to get so many hearts. So that would be serial killer. I'm just going to take it right out. But in order to do that, you need a psychopath. So I need 2 of these. And then these are the ones I'm kind of working on right here. Yeah, speech, leadership. That's a good one right there. 75% reputation. So, adds another 50% magazine size. 10% critical chance. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols. 10% damage with modded weapons. Increases by 1% per engineering. So if I was to put 1 in engineering and take that, now when they say modded weapons, so see how I put the prism, it says level 10 and then prism sight? That's a modded weapon. So, yeah, there's a lot to this. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, that bit transfer, oh. Try to get that as soon as possible. I'll show you why. The hell is that sound? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Ah. Ah.
Yeah.
Ah, frigate. Where the hell are the robots? Yeah. Well, I guess that one is already dead. I keep hearing that thing. What the frick? Where is it? Ah, there's a robot out here. Shoot. Aw, he left you all alone there, buddy. Hey, he would have starved. Or he would have run out, grown up, and started attacking people. Alright, I do believe that'll do it. Now, this door is locked. The only way to get in here is through that hole right there. And then you'll find the key. Thought there were more robots down here. Oh well. So now one way for your rifle is just you're running along. You don't get experience points, but it's still, I think it still counts as a kill. I'm pretty positive. There's sprats, the monkeys. Hey, Demetrius. Question, is this guy still here? Huh. No, he left. No.
Got time for a debrief, Commander?
Oh. Always safe.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Go ahead and ask.
Yeah. Guess I am. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. No. Trust. I learned my lesson there. Got the burns to prove it. On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back. Shucks, Command. Thanks again for going out.
Alright. Cool. Alright, let's go to Westport. Okay. The hordes are basically all optional in Days Gone. Except
Developing a fondness for some of these.
the Sawmill Horde. As you progress through the storyline, you have to... Now, I don't want to ruin it, but let's just put it this way. You have to go into the sawmill. And in order to go into the sawmill, you have to destroy that horde. It is one of the biggest hordes there is. There's another horde that's, I think, almost as big and even worse. Because you'll discover that sooner or later. That's in another section. And the worst part is it's out in the open. That was one of the hardest hordes I've ever had to deal with. But the Sawmill Horde is relatively, I'm not gonna, kind of easy if you do it right. There's a video as you, oh god, I'm trying to think here. It's been a while. As you cut through, there's a farmhouse, and in the farmhouse you can get like mines that continuously respawn every few days. Go around, level up, make sure that you do, before you tackle the sawmill, you want to tackle all the raiders. Is that what they call them? Okay. That's the problem with playing so many video games. You forget which one's which. You want to go around and clear out all the all the raider hideouts, because that will give you camp points, able to upgrade your weapons and other stuff. The different camps. Left of the map. Left of the map. Now you got me confused.
Protector defectors?
Hold on.
Not just because they're so gullible.
Alright. Alright, let's flip to... Are you serious? So I got the PS4, and I just put it on Days Gone, and